Can you all hear me? Testing, testing? Testing, testing? Alright, there we go. We're working. Alright. Actually, I'm gonna need to keep that open. Okay, so let's test the game. Let's do Super Mario World. Alright, there we go. Alright. So, I left my computer at home. So, I'm going to be using my tablet. And I got a bunch of games on an emulator. So we can just chill. Alright, let's go. We're going to make this a dope stream. We're going to go for a long time with this live stream. Alright. Dang it. No! No, Yoshi, no! Let's go again. That was not my that was my fault. Okay. Okay. Let's go to the other one. Okay. Damn it. Ah! Okay, got it. Okay, there we go. Fuck you. No. Okay. What do we want to talk about? Oh yeah, The Amazing Dick, season 2 premiere. We're getting YouTube poop seasons, with The Amazing Gamers, Amazing Dick YouTube poops. But yeah, I consider it season 2. The first episode of season 2 Amazing Dick came out. It was great. Alright then, let's go. It was good. By the way, Amazing Dick season 2 premiere was good. Very, very good. Alright. Dang it. No, okay. There we go. Got it. No, I always have to look, oh, I'm gonna look cool and jump over it. No. Actually, I could do this. No. No, I can't actually. Oh, I gotta blow my nose. If I sound nasally, I'm sorry. Alright. Let's continue. No, I always have the instinct to jump over it. But I'm like, okay, let's go to this one. Actually, this jump works better for me, so I'm gonna use this jump. Just feels better, because A is this one on the emulator. So it just feels more at home for me. Nah, I'm not gonna use... Actually, I could use Yoshi. Yoshi could be helpful. But I have to go back to B being the jump button. Okay. Alright, there we go. Yeah, sure, let's go to this one. Oh, dang it, no. Alright, Yoshi, let's go. Let's go on an adventure. I don't remember where that clip was from. I know that's a clip from one of my videos. I don't remember which one it was. Oh, it's one of the Mimi redubs. One of the very bad Sonic Heroes Mimi redubs. No, alive! No! I tried to get another life and then I lost a life. Okay. Never have. I'm gonna blame Yoshi for that one, not me. Because that's the kind of person I am. I'm kidding. Okay. I haven't played this game in a little bit. Using a touchscreen does not help with that problem. Dang it. Oh! Wait a minute. Let's go down here. I've never been down here at once, ever. I have never once known that existed. I have never seen that. Dang it. Ah! Okay, that worked! That worked! You know what? Okay. Dang it. No! Fuck this. Alright, let's keep going. There we go. No! Fuck. Okay. Ew. Go screw yourself. I don't even know what those are called. They look like Spyro. Or do you know what they look like? They look like Figment the Imagination Dragon from Disney. I feel like I'm the only person who has ever streamed this game to reference that character in one of the Super Mario World streams. Maybe, I don't know. That'd be really cool if I'm the first to do that. But you know, there's so many people who stream this game. I'm pretty sure at one point someone else referenced Figment the Imagination Dragon when talking about these enemies. Alright. Come on. Alright, let's go. So I have to use both. So both jumps serve different purposes. Okay. Fuck you. Fuck you, laddie. I'm Scottish now. Fuck. I want to do this whole stream as a method actor. And the character I'm playing is Donald and Douglas from Thomas the Tank Engine, lad. I'm gonna keep doing this accent. Okay, let's go. Hope this doesn't offend anyone in Scotland. But I love you guys' accent. It's beautiful. Beautiful. I'll use Yoshi. Actually, I should go get that. Okay. One up. There we go. First time I've gotten more than 5 lives on this stream. Let's go. We're not going to use that. Alright, there we go. Let's go, Yoshi. I'll forgive you for last time, even though you did absolutely nothing wrong and it was entirely my That time was no excuse. That time was just me. I'm the problem is me. I don't even know that song. I know PM7, the Pokemon YouTuber, referenced it at one point, though. Yoshi! No! Ah! Yoshi! Let's go! Yoshi! Yoshi! Okay. Damn it. I'm sorry, Yoshi. We have to abandon you. Wait, are you still here? Yoshi, okay, we can do this together. We make a team together. 1, 2, 3, we pull our steam together. Him, you. Death from Puss in Boots is coming to get Mario, y'all. It's the ultimate battle. The good versus evil. The yin and yang. What am I talking about? Imagine a mod of this game where Perito was Mario, and Puss in Boots was Yoshi, and Death was Bowser. Is Bowser in this game? I think he is. Alright, there we go. That one's always relatively easy. Alright, Yoshi, we ain't screwing up this one. We're gonna do this, and we're gonna do it as a team. Let's go, Yoshi. Yoshi, boy. Boy, I said boy. Alright. Okay. Okay. Sorry. Yoshi! Sorry. Had to abandon you. Was for the greater good. Sacrifice will not be in vain, Yoshi. Imagine I say that and I just immediately die. No, that couldn't happen. Hasn't happened yet? Oh, well, I say that. And I just got hit. But I haven't died yet, so that's something. I was dangerously close to the edge by saying that. When I said... I can't even be mad at that. That's just hilarious. Actually, gonna grab it. Oh, that was actually... Okay, that was actually perfect timing. Dodo bird. Also, sorry, I can notice the stream isn't the best quality on my phone right now while I'm looking at the chat. Sorry about that. If that's the thing for everyone, I do apologize. But, we're making do. No, okay, that's fine. Hi. Alright, you know what we're gonna do? No! Frickle pickle! Alright, this is our last batch of lives. If we don't make it here, we're going to the next game. And this time, no Yoshi. Oh, it was good timing. Alright, there we go. We did that. Not a problem whatsoever. Alright, now let's continue. Screw you, Yoshi. I don't know if you guys could hear that. Alright. Oh, that was close. That was my fault. That wasn't even that was my fault. What the hell am I talking about? You know what? Screw it. We're gonna play the sequel now. Now, I don't even know if this is like a mod or like... I haven't played much of Yoshi's Island. But I think I liked it more than the first one. When I first played it, like, when I last played it a year ago, I thought very highly of it. Also, they should have called this Super Mario Zero Yoshi's Island, not Super Mario World 2 Yoshi's Island. Because it's like a prequel. Right? Like, I don't know much about Mario canon. But, actually, I'm gonna save. Alright, there we go. Resume! Oh, the Shy Guy! I don't know if they were in this game. I didn't remember. Oh, that's very good animation right there. That was my cats. Alright. By the way, what's your guys' favorite Mario character? Let me know. In the comments or in the chat. Well, no one's in the chat currently. I might ask that again when someone shows up. If someone shows up, that is. I know I'm streaming a lot earlier than I normally do, but I'm hoping to go for like a long stream today, just because I'm bored. Not bored. I want to stream. I'm in a streamy mood. Oh, I have to do the first level again. Oh, never mind. What am I supposed to be doing here? Oh. Oh, that's cool. This is very charming. What's going on with the frame rate? You know what? I'm gonna switch to a different game. I'm gonna switch to Super. I like Mario. Nowadays I think I like Mario more than Sonic, which sounds very odd coming from me. But considering how much Sonic has made me really sad recently, due to how much the franchise has disappointed me, I think I actually say I like Mario more. I just kind of wish, like, I do want to get into, like, the Mario RPGs, like Mario and Luigi, and Paper Mario. I don't want to get into those, because I hear they're really well-written stories, or at least most of them are well-written stories. So I do want to eventually play those. Maybe for the channel, maybe just in my spare time, because I don't know if you guys know this. I do, every once in a while, just play games just in my free time when I'm bored, without recording it. I mean, you guys probably did know that, just because the common sense, you know? I assume you guys have the brain cells to put point A and point B together. Or, I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Right. Damn it. I'm so bad at this game. I do like Mario 3, though. It's a good game. Good game. Fuck you, Ghost. Not Grumpy Ghost. Grumpy Ghost is a very good... From what I haven't talked to him, but he seems like a pretty cool dude. And any friend of the Amazing Gamer is a friend of mine. Or at least I consider them an ally in the war we call being on the internet. I'm not clear. Disappointment. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. So I'm sorry if I sound quite nasally. My nose is running like wild. Yeah, it's running like Nick Wilde from Zootopia. Peoples of the internet. That actually kind of makes sense, because I'm a furry. I don't know if you guys knew that. Yeah, I've just dropped that. I am a furry. Not like super into being a furry, but, you know, I consider myself one. I'm not gonna save each shit. I'm gonna be stupid about it. Which I'll only pay the price for. Okay, there we go. As much as I do enjoy Wonder quite a bit, I do wish it had a like more interesting narrative. I mean, yeah, it's better than, like, you know, the traditional Mario Saves Peach story, but like, it's still not very interesting, and I wish it was interesting. Like, imagine it had, like, its story was, like, really, really good. Imagine that. That sounds awesome. 2D Mario with an interesting narrative sounds incredible. But at the same time, Mario doesn't really... I don't think... The main series canon of Mario... Well, okay, let me explain this. Mario doesn't have a whole lot of logic, you know? And I don't like that in the story. I prefer stories to make sense. But the thing is, the game I'm playing right now, actually, has a section where you get chased by the sun. That makes about as much sense as Sonic Forces, where the sun gets very close to the Earth, or Mobius, or whatever it's called. So it's like, Mario doesn't have a whole lot of logic, so I think if you do, like, if you were trying to make an interesting narrative, you'd have to make a new canon. Either that, or just make the character work really interesting. Cool, Super Mario 3, bro. Keep it up. Drolatic. Drolatic? Cool, thank you. Welcome to the stream. I don't recognize your name, but I think I might have seen you at one point, but I don't know. Welcome to the stream. I'm glad you're here. You're new. Okay. It's cool to see a new face. Welcome. I'm very happy to see someone popping in the stream. Genuinely, like that. I guess not. So, yeah. Yeah. Also, I'm sorry if, what do you regularly do? Good question. I, do Let's Plays, live streams, like, my main well, okay. I do Let's Plays of, like, story games and some platformers, stuff like that. I do a lot of live streams where I just talk with my friends and stuff like that. I do YouTube poops. I do a variety of different things, but mainly Let's Plays and live streams. That's just it's kind of my thing, you know? And I can just kind of do whatever inspires me, you know? Whatever I'm inspired to do, I do, you know? Cool, I like it. Well, thank you. Yeah. Is this your first time playing the game? No, this is not the first time playing Mario Bros. 3. I have played it quite a bit before. However, for the stream, I was thinking about after Mario 3, playing Mario Land, Super Mario Land, and Super Mario Land 2, which would be my first time playing those games, so that could be fun. Good question. Well, judging by my playing, you'd think it's my first time playing, though. Yeah, so. Not very good at Mario, but, you know. I like it, though. It's fun. XD. Also, my cat is sitting right next to me, and he's just chilling there. So. Yeah, lovely kitty cat goodness. Because kitty cats are the bomb. I keep dying. Cat, name now, please. His name is Jorge. He's named after a character in a show. He's my boy. Jorge, say hi to the viewers. Or the viewer, I guess. I feel like it? Okay, that's fair. Clap. The clap emoji. So, do you have any other questions, Drawlick, that you want to know about, like, my channel stuff? Because I am more than willing to answer. I like talking with people that show up to my streams. I'm very enthusiastic about doing so. Dang, I keep dying because I'm looking at the chat. Is the channel name is this channel more of a hobby? Yes it is. I don't, at this point in my life, I have no intention of ever making this a job, but I do intend for at least a good long bit, just to keep doing this just as a passion project, you know. This channel is just a way just to make me it's the way my buddy Jack put it best when he was talking about his channel. It's a creative vent. It's basically just lets me be creative in any way that I want. I know, like, Let's Plays might not seem creative, like, on the surface to, like, but, like, they let me express myself in very funny ways. For example, whenever I, make a video, or do a Let's Play video or stream when I'm tired, I get to just be myself, or not even just when I'm tired, I get to let loose, you know, and just make the random jokes that I want to, and it fills me with motivation. Anyway, I'm going to be playing a different game. Give me a moment. That's great to hear. Awesome. Actually, I'll play Pokemon Emerald. So, like, I don't have to think all that, because it's like a turn-based RPG. So, I don't have to think as much. Unless you want to keep, if you want me to keep playing Mario 3, I will. But, your choice, really. It's whatever you like. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, what was my team again? Hold on, Pokemon. Oh yeah, it was just my Mudkip named Merman. I love Mudkip. Great Pokemon. But yeah. Yeah. Also, Drawlek, quick question. Why, I'm curious, this could be like a springboard for more, for just a new conversation. What made you click on the stream? Because you said this is your first time on the channel. So, what made you click on? What led you to this point? I am curious. Sorry if it seems like I'm, like, fishing for stuff, but, like, you know, just like talking with my chat. My chat and my cat, which are both next to me currently. It's the funny Miyamoto. That's not Miyamoto. That ain't Miyamoto. That's Brandon Rogers. Do you mean like the creator of like Mario stuff? No, that's not Miyamoto. That's Brandon Rogers. Yeah, that is Brandon Rogers playing a character named Alex Rimmer in his show Class Axe. Oh my god, I never saw that, sorry. It's fine, dude, don't worry about it. It's cool, it's funny. But yeah. But I'm happy you thought it was Miyamoto, so that, because you clicked on the stream, and now we could just get to have a pleasant, can you name a Pokemon after me? Sure, I'd love to. I'll go catch one right now, so I can name it after you. Do I have any, Pokeballs? I don't. Oh no. I'll go grab some Pokeballs. Once we got them. You bet. Yeah. In fact, that could actually be kind of fun. Doing a Pokemon run where I name all the Pokemon after my viewers. That honestly sounds quite pleasant. I'll go get some Pokeballs. I can't get the Pokeballs from the... You can make that a vid. Honestly, yeah, I could if I wanted to. I could definitely do that. That sounds quite nice. Yeah, let's go get some Pokeballs so I can do that. Do you have any Pokemon in particular that you'd want it to be? Mankey. Mankey is not in this game. At least early on. I don't think he's in this game. And if he is, I don't know where he is. Oof. Yeah, sorry about that. My other cat is drinking water out of a cup right now. Like a water cup that I had last night. Yeah, both my cats are in my room currently. And we're just kind of chilling. Yeah, so I don't actually remember how, like, a lot of this game's, because I know this game, because, like, this was, like, one of the games that, like, one of my first games I ever played, I think. Yeah. So, not one of the first, whatever. This is one of the first Pokemon games I ever played, so I know how this game generally works, but I don't remember a lot, like, Pokemon Fire Red, I remember a lot better than this one. Alright, cool, I got the Pokedex. Now can you give me Pokeballs? Oh, I got the Pokeball, sweet. I want to be a Zigzagoon. That is in this game. You can indeed be a Zigzagoon. So, I will go catch a Zigzagoon, and we'll name it after you. My cat just made a real crazy jump up in my closet. Or not my closet, it's my dad's closet. Anyway. Well, I'm currently at my dad's house and I'm in my room. That is at my dad's house, whatever. Anyway. Let's go. Let's go catch Zigzagoon and name it after you, Drotlick. Or Droltik. Droltik, yeah, Droltik. I think. I don't know. I'm very bad with names, even though I got it right previously. Wurmple, we don't need you. We need Zigzagoon. Yes, Droltik. Alright, awesome. Yeah. Zigzagoon. I can actually do an impression of Zigzagoon. 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 That is not Zigzagoon. That is Wurmple. Whatever. Actually, Droltik, something about me. Fun fact about me, since you're new here, I am, yeah, something about me, I am a voice actor and a writer. I do voice acting and writing for other people. So I'm not on this channel. I'm either in my, Zigzagoon, there you go, that's you, man. Ayo, yeah, I am a voice actor and a writer. I am fine at both. Well, Zig, get him. Get him. Get him. Right, merman, don't murder him. Yeah, as you talk about this a little bit, I'm much more confident in my writing skills than my voice acting skills. Because I've been doing writing a lot, like, for, I don't know, since I was, like, because here's the thing, I'm doing writing for, like, since I started, I've been trying to tell stories since I started this YouTube channel about 6 years ago. Well, I've been trying to do it, not succeeding back then. But, yeah, we got it. Let's go. Of course. Alright. Not two O's. Two L's. We could collab. Oh, that'd be cool. That'd be cool. Alright, we got it. I feel like I'd have to, like, I feel like we'd have to become, like, friends before we do that. Like, I'm not, as much as I think my fans are, like, cool and I appreciate them, I'm not willing to collab with someone only by knowing them through a live chat. So, that I don't think that can happen right now. However, in the future, if we do get to know each other more in the future, that's definitely on the table. But yeah. Honestly, I could get to know you. Yeah, you seem like a pleasant person. And I mean, you just showed up on my chat like 15 minutes ago, so, you know, can't judge that deeply, but, you know, you seem cool so far. You've made a good first impression, I'll say that much. Anyway, I'm gonna save so I don't lose the Zigzagoon. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, I am more confident in my writing skills than my voice acting skills, because voice acting, like, I'm definitely more of a noob at. I only started doing that, like, trying to do that more consistently about a year ago, if that. But, I still think I have a decent range. Yeah. Actually, a little bit ago, I just started flexing my Kermit the Frog impression. Any characters you have played? Let me think. I'm in the Thomas the Tank Engine community. I know that might sound weird to an outsider looking in, but I am in that fandom. That community's done a lot for me. And, I did a lot of voice acting for a lot of my friends in that community. So, it's just a little British voices all the time. I can also do Blitzo from Hell of a Boss, that piece of garbage TV show. Internet show. Thomas is my childhood, bro. It's mine too. It's actually, for me, it's gone past my childhood. Now it's just my life. Because, I can run. The running shoes. I didn't even notice. Anyway. Yeah, yeah, just, Thomas is goated. Banger of a show. Anyway. Yeah, banger for real. Anyway. Though the reboot is another facts. The All Engines Go it's just, actually funny. Did you know? I don't know if you know this. Mattel, the people that currently own Thomas, because here's the thing, Thomas was always a very autism friendly show. The show was always, like, known for being very respectful and very autistic friendly. However, Mattel, the people that own the show currently, did, like, were at, did like this park thing or whatever, and it was like a very loud place, and one of the parents or one of the people at the event complained that it wasn't autism friendly, and they said appealing to autistic kids is not in our best interest. Frickin' what? Like that was just such an awful thing to say. Not even just like on, or just like even if the show, like Thomas wasn't an autistic friendly show, at least back in the day, that's still just a horrible thing to say, just on a human level. That's just that's just so mean. And also do you know what the worst part about that is? There's an autistic character in the reboot. So they just genuinely just don't know what they're doing. Actually, my friend Jack, who I mentioned earlier in this stream, he's a part of a Thomas fan series writing team, and he specifically wrote that autistic character in a way that actually is respectful towards autism. So when a 20-year-old can do better than an entire team of people, that's like, I assume in their like 30s or something like that. I don't know. I mean, to be fair, like, age is not much of a, like, age is not very emblematic of intelligence a lot of the time, so I guess there's that. But no, it's just incredibly disrespectful what they said. So the reboot just put the characters because of representation and not actual respect? Damn. Yes, that is exactly what they did. And like, heck, as an autistic person myself, actually, they could have, like, if you're going to introduce an autistic character in a kid show, that's not a bad idea by any means. Especially, like, cause here's the thing, I feel like if they were going to do autism in the original show, like, because here's the original Thomas the Tank Engine was very good. The way I talk about Thomas the Tank Engine, it's like a kid viewing the adult world. It's how kids view the real world. And it's like, you're seeing these real, because a lot of the time in Thomas the Tank Engine, there's a lot of real things that happen to steam engines that are represented in the show. So, like, so they could have, like, represented, like, how, autism actually works, and how a kid would view that. Like, how, like, the struggles of an autistic kid. And actually, a lot of time, Thomas did tackle how certain engines looked different, how certain engines acted different. Like, it was very good at being respectful towards, and, like, if an engine was mean to another engine because they're different, they're clearly painted as being in the wrong, and they get proven wrong by the end of the episode. That's something the classic Thomas did very well. So if you want to do an autistic story, introduce them as being like, oh, they're so weird, but then prove that they're still special, they're still important, they're just as equal. That's what classic Thomas did a lot of the time. And it was done in a very well-written and respectful manner. At least most of the time. Not the case with the stupid reboot. Actually, there's two reboots, now that I think about it. There was one that was like, that would have been incredible if they kept it. How did they lose the opportunity so badly? It's because Mattel are incompetent idiots. Heck, Thomas talked about, like, really, like really good topics to talk about. Like, he talked about, like, how engines, there was, like, stowaways in the show. There were, like, actual conflicts with, like, the characters, like, dealing with, like, hard-hitting stuff. There was, like, there's talk about, like, a bunch of this stuff. Talked about how, like, the engines view getting replaced by new diesel locomotives and how they struggle with that, how they handle it. If that would happen, what would they do? They really, at least in the early seasons of the show, they were very smart about tackling topics in a way that a kid could view and understand. Because that's actually that's a very smart way to handle, like, actual, like, topics. Because here's the thing, like, the equivalent of a diesel engine replacing a steam engine is basically the equivalent of, like, a young person replacing an old person, like, at a workplace or whatever. But, like, it's presented in a way where a kid can understand it. Like, because it was like, oh, these diesel engines replacing the steam engines. Like, just, they were revolutionizing things. That's a way where a kid can understand what's going on. It was written in a way where kids can understand what's going on. And if they ever encounter something like that in real life, like, they would understand because it was shown to them in a different way, right? Martell is ruining the legacy of the funny talking trains just to make bland shell of what came before. That is the funniest way to put that. You're right, though. You're absolutely correct. Fun Adventures, welcome to the stream. It's good to have you here, man. It was pleasant talking with you yesterday, with the brief conversation we had in your Discord server. That was fun. I don't even know what I just selected. So yeah, 2 people on stream. Let's go. Yeah, we were just talking about how I totally didn't sleep at 4 yesterday. At 4 in the morning? Or 4 o'clock? Which 4? Maybe in the morning. What other communities are you in aside from Thomas? Good question. I was in the Sonic community, but then that community burned me bad. It's not even the community, it's just the franchise itself. That burned me bad. Dang, I can't even... Oh, Toy Story. I love Toy Story. Those movies, or the first 3, are phenomenal. Like talking about it. I love Indiana Jones. Why? What happened? I could just... So the thing is, I loved Sonic for a long time. But then I just... Then I started noticing, once I became more, like... Once my, like, way of critiquing media became a lot more defined, I realized these games have a lot of problems that I wish were fixed. And slowly but surely, I just... Like, my appreciation of the games that I used to love started dwindling to the point where I don't even like them anymore. So, and then I just realized, man, Sonic Forces ruins literally everything. Like, not even to the point where it's like, it's just, that universe is absolutely destroyed, almost beyond the state of repair. And then Frontiers tried to repair it, and then, in my opinion, failed. So, yeah. So, not in the Sonic community much anymore. I'm getting into Undertale. I like FNAF. I like Ace Attorney. Forza tried to pull an in-game Marvel moment. Pull up... Not even that. It just tried to... Do you know what? Here's a better example. It tried to pull a Danganronpa 3 moment. If you get the reference, I'm sorry that you had to... If you get the reference, I'm sorry. Damn. Yeah. So, also, I like Minecraft. Minecraft's awesome. I like, There's a lot of communities I like. I like, I don't know, there's a lot. Yeah. Actually, I played Minecraft for a little bit last night before I went to bed. It was fun. I like playing it. I don't know if I'd ever make Minecraft videos again consistently or just at all, but I like playing it on my own, just without having to record it. Keep saving, but without even doing anything. Anyway, menu, main menu. I think I'll play something else. What should I play? Can I tell a secret? I've never beaten Minecraft. Me neither. Me neither, honestly. Oh, none of us have beaten Minecraft. Yo, let's go. Excuse me. Yo, Minecraft Unfinished Club. Yeah. I wonder what should I play. You know what? Just to torture myself, I'll play Mario Kart DS. Because I hate this game. No, I'll go as Luigi. Why you hate it? Because it controls like garbage. But, you know, I'll torture myself for you guys. It's the same reason I hate Mario 64. And, bunch of others. What was that? I wonder what the plot of a racing game is. There is none. I don't think there's a single Mario Kart game that has a story. I don't think that's a thing. Imagine if they made like a Mario Kart. I know Mario Kart was in like the Mario movie, the Illumination one. Imagine if they just made a Mario Kart movie though. Like just a sports movie with the Mario characters. Why does that keep happening? That unironically sounds like a decent movie. I don't know. That could be good if you wrote it well, but that's not something Illumination is good at doing. So. Yeah. I could play Tour if I really wanted to, because I love Mario Kart Tour. Which I know is a hot take, but I genuinely think it controls pretty well. Especially for being on an iPad. Unlike this game. Which I know it wasn't intended to be on an iPad, so that probably doesn't help. But whatever. Hold on, let me pause so I can read that. Mario, you need to throw the blue shell before Bowser gets to the finish. Oh, mamma mia! I Need a Hero starts playing. Oh my god. That unironically sounds hilarious. That sounds amazing. I haven't tried Tour. You might like it, you might not. I don't know. I like it. One of the main reasons I like it is just because I haven't played any like modern Mario. Like I've never played Wii. I've never played never played 7, never played 8 or 8 Deluxe. So I like it, but maybe if I played those, I'd like it significantly less. I'm not sure. Whatever. Anyway, I'm gonna try to see if I can play something else. You could play the Mario Land games. If you haven't tried Deluxe, dude, you should try it. I would. I genuinely would. It's on the Switch, and it costs $60, despite being 5 years old, I think. Right? Was that on? Well, I don't have a problem with it being on the Switch. It's just because it's a lot of money. Excuse me. I'll play Super Mario 2. Wait, no, it's not. Okay, let's save. Dang it. Oh my god, something I need to point out with this game. Look at hold on, let me get hit. Look at Luigi. Look at Luigi when he's shortened. His head is so massive. Hold on. Super Mario 2 playable character tier list go. I haven't played the game enough. It's probably like it's probably Luigi, Mario, Toad, Peach. I can't wait for Super Mario Kart 8 Ultra Deluxe Special Plus on the Switch 2. That might happen, unironically. Do you know what I'd actually really like to see from the next Mario Kart game? There's two things I'd want. Either a spiritual successor to Double Dash, or like an F-Zero 99 situation, where it's like the art style of Super Mario Kart, but with like actually good controls and good level design. That sounds fun. Maybe we can make sprite versions of like some of the more recent additions to the roster. Yo, Mario Kart Fortnite? That's not what I meant. But sure. Not exactly what I meant, but sure. I'll play Mario Land. Oh, God. I mean, okay. This is official? This is an official product. Mario Land 2 fixed a lot of the issues of Land. No, let's play that instead. I know I'm like rushing through games like there's no tomorrow, but like... Alright, let's try this. Oh, that... Okay. This looks... Alright. Yeah. I like how quick that was. Unironically, that was cool. It looks and plays better overall. Yeah. Also, I actually have a fun question for you guys. What are some games that like have a lot of bad aspects, but you still think are well made, just like as a whole? Like a solid like 6 out of 10 type deal. Like, are there any games like that you have experienced? That like there's a lot of bad aspects, but the good just barely manages to overlap it, or just not overlap it, but like override it, I guess. No, I'll go back to playing World. I guess Super Mario Sunshine. That's an interesting pick. I haven't seen much gameplay footage of Sunshine, nor have I played it. But from what I have seen, I do agree. So yeah, I can say from what I know, I can agree with that one. I guess Kirby Star Allies. It's the most generic one of them all, but still good in other aspects. Yeah, I don't know much about Kirby, the Kirby franchise. I am curious to see what Kirby. I might play Kirby in the Forgotten Land though, if because it looks fun. And also, you might say, well, Mario Kart 8 is the same price. I think they're the same price. The Power of Friendship is cool. What's the Power of Friendship? I mean, I know what it is, but is that like a game? Anyway, I just feel like Kirby in the Forgotten Land would probably be worth it more than Mario Kart 8. Maybe? I don't know. I guess. I'm actually think of one. The Last of Us, actually. People say that game is a masterpiece. It's not. It's a very, very, very flawed game. And it's just like most of the characters are engaging, but like that's all the game has going for it. Aside from like a couple other things. There's logistical errors all over that game, and its gameplay is garbage. But its characters, in the first game, not the second game, but the first game, its characters are very good. Or at least good. Yeah, screw it. I'm gonna just play Sonic Dream Team. Can you guys still hear me? I turned down the volume of the game, but can you guys still hear me? Is my audio coming through? I can hear you. Okay, fantastic. Alright. I actually need to close that tab. Yes, but I can lower the music of the game. Can you lower the music of the game? You should have played Google Docs. The music's still going? Hold on. You should have played Google Docs. The music's still going? Hold on. I don't hear the music. I don't hear the music. I don't, So, sorry if you can hear the live chat, or like the live stream, like after I already said the things. Yeah, I don't hear any music. Do you still hear it? As in, you do still hear it? That's confusing. Yes, I can still hear the music. It's higher than your voice? Okay, now I hear it. Sounds... How about now? Now does it work? Now it should be fixed. Okay. Thank you for letting me know. All right. So let's play Styles. Actually, earlier in the stream I was talking about how I don't really care about Sonic anymore, or I'm not really in the fan base anymore. This is one of the few games that I actually still like. Hold on, Right. Why is that? As in, why... I've already... The reason I still like this game is because I think, I find the gameplay fun, which I can't... And here's the thing. I care more about the story in Sonic games than the gameplay normally. Thing is, the story of the main series right now is, they try to fix it with Frontiers, and I'd say they did try, but I don't think they did as... I don't know. I've just lost my investment in the story at this point. However, the gameplay of this game is pretty fun. So I'm willing to keep playing it. Keep coming back to it every now and then. Right. Also, by the way, the Knuckles show, the last two Sonic shows have been pure shit. Sonic Prime was garbage, and the Knuckles show was garbage. Do you think games should focus more on gameplay than story? It depends on the game. Sonic, I think, should focus more on story. And I think story in games is important. And I think if I were to make a video game, I would want the story and gameplay to be good. However, I do... Sorry, I gotta go and mow the lawn. It's okay. Thanks for showing up. I'm always happy to see you, man. But anyway, as I was saying, I do find myself enjoying story-based games more than I do gameplay focused games. And thing is, I am a story person. I'm not a gameplay person. I don't consider myself to be the greatest at judging whether a game's gameplay is good. But story, I think I'm pretty decent at doing that. So, I just care more about story than gameplay, generally. Or at least when it comes to, how easily I am able to, get hooked on a game. But, with Sonic, I feel like... Imagine it was just, a visual novel. I think I don't care about Sonic gameplay anymore. I care... Well, okay, it's complicated, because... If the story was good in Sonic right now... Okay, let's say, for instance, Sonic Forces had the worst gameplay on planet Earth, but its story was, like, amazing, then I'd call it an amazing game. But if the gameplay was, like, the best gameplay in all of existence, but its story was exactly the same as it is right now, then I'd say it's an awful game. But to be clear, it's neither of those things. The gameplay is meh, and the story is absolutely broken. But, you know. Yeah, thank you for the question. I always like getting asked questions like that. Like, my opinions on things. What about graphics? Graphics. I don't particularly... Here's the thing, it is somewhat, like... Not funny, but, like, kind of unfortunate that, Sonic Forces' graphics look worse than Sonic Unleashed and Sonic Generations, which were on the Xbox 360. But at the same time, if that was, like, the main issue with the game, I would not get, or, like, just one of, I would not give two craps. I don't care much about that. It's just, like, if that was the only problem with the game, I don't even think I'd notice. Or maybe I would, and I just wouldn't care. I don't. Like, superficial elements like that don't particularly bother me a lot of the time. I just care more about the substance of something like that. And also, something about me when it comes to storytelling, logic and narratives matter to me a lot. Like, for example, if something in a story doesn't make sense, I'm gonna point it out, and it's gonna tick me off a little bit, especially if it's a narrative I care about. So, like, let's say, for instance, a story had really good characters, but made no sense at all whatsoever, then it's, like, a 5 out of 10, honestly. Like, logistical consistency matters to me a lot. And if a story has a really good logistical consistency, and also has very good characters, then that's, like, the two things I feel you should prioritize in storytelling is good characters and just overall, like, a well thought out narrative, and also having that narrative make sense. Like, logic of stories matters to me quite a bit. Dang it. Oh, I saved that. I saved it. Let's go. Sorry that I went on that whole tangent. Now that you brought that up, if you've seen Hell of a Boss, does that apply to the recent episodes? I have actually seen Hell of a Boss. And I actually made a community post yesterday after I watched the most recent episode, and like I said, oh my god, I'm never watching the show again because it was garbage. Yes, I do in fact think the logic of Hell of a Boss and the Helliverse as a whole is completely broken. And it is like a big problem with the series. Both series, Has-Been and Hell of a Boss. And I think that's one of, like, the biggest issues, is that it just doesn't make sense. And also just because, like, let's say the characters in the Helliverse were really engaging and I was invested in them, but it made no sense. I wouldn't have made that post, because, like, I'd still want to keep watching. Obviously, I still criticize that. I'd still be upset about that. However, I wouldn't have completely abandoned the show if that was the main problem with it. What is a big problem with it, but it's like, that's not the reason I am never going to watch it again. I'm never going to watch it again because just nothing about it at this point is redeemable. It's also just that, like, I feel like the writers of that show don't understand the fact that if you don't, like, plot hole... I feel like the writers of the Helliverse just don't understand... Because let me actually explain why I think logic matters in narrative, right? Like, let's say you're in Okay, I'm gonna put up a scenario for you. Let's say you're in a very dangerous situation, like that's life or death, right? And you're trying to get out of it, right? And you need to get out of it, like you need to figure out a plan. The plan you're gonna come up with is based on logic, right? You're gonna use critical thinking to figure out how you're gonna get out of that situation, right? And and a scene like that in a narrative, and like scenes like that, and just characters being like in danger and in conflict. That's what makes that's a lot of the time what makes an engaging story. So if you take out the logic aspect of it, it's just like there's nothing to get invested in, you know? Like if logic doesn't matter in your story, there's nothing to like keep the audience invested. Do you get what I mean? I'd have to write a script of an essay to make this make a bit more sense. But if I need to explain, if you want me to elaborate on this stream, let me know, because I would not mind. I just prefer to script it out so I make more sense and I present myself better, you know. Because I'm going to say this stuff, I want to make sure I'm saying it properly, you know. Oh, for sure. Yes. I just feel like your narrative needs to like be like honest, like just here's the thing. I am willing to look past a few plot holes here and there. Like for example, in Toy Story 3, one of my favorite movies of all time, the scene where Woody, Bullseye, and the three aliens almost get caught by Big Baby, and then they're able to hide under a bucket within the span of like seconds. That makes no sense. How are they able to, how are they able to get there that fast without Big Baby noticing? However, that's like one of like that's not, those plot holes like that are not seen very often in that movie or Toy Story 2. There's a bit more in Toy Story 1, but not a significant amount more. I'm going to look past like a couple plot holes here and there. But like if the basis of it, like let's say a writer genuinely took the time to make sure at least most of the plot beats in their story make sense and are well thought out, then I'm willing to look past a couple plot holes here and there. But if your whole story is built on absolutely broken logic, then like I can't get invested in that, you know? I even like I can get invested in the characters, but like I can't get invested in the story overall. Like just like, you know what I'm saying? And also, the thing is, I can get invested in a certain aspect of a piece of media, but I can't get but there's some piece of media that I can get invested in certain aspects, but not the entire thing. Because, for example, Class Axe, Brandon Rogers' most recent series, I am invested in how like it comes to a conclusion, like seeing the characters get their ending, but I'm also very concerned because the last couple episodes have made a lot of mistakes, and that makes me very concerned, you know? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's complicated. But then again, if I were to really, I feel like I need a script to explain this better, you know? Also, that's actually one of the big reasons I fell out with Sonic, is just because most of the narratives, like most, Sonic stories just don't make sense at all. Like the obvious example is Sonic 06, but then there's also Forces. There's also Sonic Generations. There's Sonic Adventure 2. A lot of the plot beats in that game don't make sense. Shadow the Hedgehog, Sonic Lost World. Like, yeah, so I get it, yeah. I appreciate you listening to me ramble about that because I really do. I appreciate that people want to hear what I have to say about that kind of thing. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you so much. I am interested in storytelling too. Awesome. Yeah, storytelling means a lot to me, and I like talking about it. I also like doing it, you know. Also, something I also am particularly interested in when it comes to storytelling is that, let's say a franchise that is really good has a really bad entry. Like, Halo for example. Halo 5 has an awful, awful narrative that broke the universe substantially, right? I am not a fan of when but the writers of Halo Infinite, the follow-up, didn't retcon Halo 5. They instead made Halo Infinite a sequel to it and made up for the mistakes of Halo 5. And got Cortana's character back on track and just fixed the universe. I much prefer when a writer works with their predecessor being garbage rather than just erases it. Because, number one, I think retconning in narratives is just kind of lazy. And two, I just think, like, ignoring the mistakes of the past is just, like, I feel like it's much more, much more... It's much more powerful if you make up for those mistakes. Here's the thing. When you're human beings, like, if a person makes a mistake, they don't just erase it from existence. They learn from it. Learn to be better from it. And that's what I feel narratives should do that as well. Even if the previous entry is just hot garbage, I feel like a lot of the time, like, there are certain, like, things you just can't work with and you need to retcon. There are certain stories that just you'd have to either restart or just walk back some things. But I feel like most of them you can fix. Most of them you can work with. Like, if the writers of Halo Infinite were able to make the Halo universe good again after Cortana became a villain... Spoilers, sorry. You can fix a lot of other narratives. Again, sorry for rambling, just... I like talking about storytelling. It's just... I'm very passionate about it. I'd like to hear your thoughts on that particular topic that I just brought up when it comes to writing as well. Be interested to hear what you have to say. So kind of like Shrek did with Shrek 3 on 4, in which how it didn't say it wasn't canon or something, but still didn't bring it up on early movie. Bring it up. Hold on, let me reread that. So kind of like Shrek did with Shrek 3 on Shrek 4, in which how it didn't say it wasn't canon or something, but still. Yeah, kinda. Yeah, kind of like that. Actually, fun fact, I have not seen any of the Shrek movies besides Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. I'm going to watch them with my buddy Eric at some point. Just, I haven't seen them yet. So I don't know exactly what you're talking about. But I am aware that Shrek 3 is garbage and that Shrek 4 fixed things. Yeah. So, yeah, I do prefer when just the writers of a follow-up to a very bad entry in a franchise take the time to amend its mistakes rather than remove them completely. I also here's another tip for writing stories like that. Let's say the bad entry that you're following up introduced a new main character that was horrifically unlikable. I'm going to use Apollo Justice Ace Attorney, for example. That game introduced a brand new protagonist named Apollo Justice. And he was an unlikable prick in the fourth entry of Ace Attorney. However, in the fifth entry, they made him more likable, they made him more sympathetic, and they made him a better character. Which I always prefer that kind of thing, rather than just removing him from the franchise, you know? Also, I'm plugging in my iPad right now, so it can charge while I'm streaming. Alright, there we go. So fix the issues rather than just removing them or ignoring them. Yes. Because again, that's like what people do. Like, if you make a mistake, you learn from it, and just be better next time, rather than just time traveling and forgetting it ever happened, you know. Which I know is like kind of an extreme example, but like, it's like, I feel like it's like, I don't know, I think it makes sense to, you know, use that type of like analogy, I guess. Also, I should also point out the sequel that fixes the mistakes of the past, it doesn't always have to be like a masterpiece or anything. Like, for example, Ace Attorney 5, aka Ace Attorney Dual Destinies, wasn't like amazing. It was like it had a lot of good aspects, some not so great aspects. However, it did amend the mistakes of the past. And the follow-up to Duel of Destinies, Spirit of Justice, was phenomenal. So you can take your time with amending the mistakes of the past. The entry the first step to amending the mistakes of the past needs to be at least be a promising start, you know? Be a start that shows that the writers are competent again. Or the new writers that are taking the helm of the franchise moving forward are competent at their job and actually care about what they're doing. Yeah. Also, in some cases, if you're gonna amend the mistakes of the past, without explicitly retconning, you can, something that I think is, not a bad idea, you could just, like, open the game, or not just a game in particular, like, you have to, like, acknowledge, like, in-universe, or you should, a lot of the time, in-universe, that the past entry, the characters that got assassinated, or hypothetically got assassinated, made mistakes last time. Like, for example, let's say, in Sonic Frontiers, Knuckles said, "Yeah, I feel really bad about leading to hundreds of people's deaths by Operation Big Wave." Like if he had a line, I don't know if he had a line like that, he might have. I don't think he did, though. That's, like, it's always, maybe it could be a bit on the nose, but if you write it in a natural way, it can be very effective. If you actually have them show shame for their previous actions. Like, And if you write it in a good way, maybe it can be like a bit of a character arc that like they feel bad for making those mistakes. And like and the arc in the new game or the new entry is just trying to be better. Also, this doesn't apply to just games. It can also apply to TV shows or movies. You know. Hold on, let me look at this. Alright, what about adult animation in general? Does it lean too much into the aspect... Yeah, I would agree that... Well, not... I don't know if you think that, but, I say yes to that question. They do lean into that too much. Because I feel like, Because here's the thing with the most recent Hell of a Boss episode. They had me... They could have done something good with that line with Stolas. So, like, why do you always... Or he says, like, the fact that you always assume everything I say is about... I don't want to say it. I don't want to say the word in particular, but, like, you get what I mean. Like, they could have done something with that, but the thing is, the show is being hypocritical because that's kind of just the whole sense of humor of the show. And you could say, oh, that's them realizing that them making that the whole sense of humor of the show was wrong. But first of all, just on just like a logical like meta level, Vivzie Pop is not very open to criticism, and she doesn't like just like, you know, improving her work as she goes along. And two, the episode itself had a lot of that sense of humor, so and you could say, oh, like they're trying to amend that. They're going to amend that in the next episode. Yeah, well, I'm not sticking around long enough to find out. You know. Because I am no longer going to be watching that show. Yeah. Why is my screen just white? In the meantime, I'll read chat. The interactions of Bliss and Stolas were just for romantic comedy at the beginning, so it feels kind of confusing. Indeed, yes. Was it just black? Oh, now it's working. Okay, or not black, white. So yeah, I do agree. It is tonally confused. Yeah. Not just tonally confused, just confusing in general of what they're trying to go for. It's like... It's also just, like, I saw a bunch of people, even some of my friends, say, like... And also, if any of my friends are watching this that said stuff like this, I'm not trying to, like, offend you or anything. Just saying my opinion. A lot of people say, like, oh, like, I cried when Stolas, like, said, like, this, or, like, Blitz did this, or whatever. And I'm just like, why? Like, my problem is... Blitz, like, do you know what I would have wanted? I would have wanted Stolas to just say, like, Blitz, just acknowledge the fact that Blitz is not a good person. I know the trailer for season 2, like, implied that they were going to do that, but also, I feel like that trailer also implied that this next episode was going to focus on Stolas and Blitz, when it was, like, the B-plot of the episode. So I can't exactly trust the marketing. So, I don't even know. Just, the show is... It wasn't even that good when it started, but, you know, it's even worse now. Also, like, I'm not gonna watch the season 2, episode 9, or any of the future episodes, but I'm just gonna predict this. They are not going to acknowledge the ending of Season 2, Episode 8 at the start of Season 2, Episode 9. Bet. Oh, trust me, I bet it's gonna be a soft reset next episode. Yeah, because it always is. Like, they didn't acknowledge, like, season 2, episode 7, or season 1, episode 7 and 8, at the start of season 2. And, like, when Blitz and Fizzaroli, made up, and forgave each other in season 2, episode 6, or Oops, whatever it's called, they didn't acknowledge the fact that Fizz absolutely humiliated Blitz and Stolas, in episode 7 of season 1. They just didn't acknowledge that. And like, they could have had an opportunity to acknowledge it in the most recent episode where Fizz and Blitz were like having that conversation. And Fizz could have just mentioned in passing, oh, hey, I'm sorry I did that. And then Blitz like, hey, water under the bridge, whatever. They could have done that, and it would have made up for that. Or maybe, I don't know. Just, the show is just not good. Why has it been loading so long? Also, how long have I been streaming? You know what's good? I'm gonna play a different game. I'll play Minecraft, why not? Sonic 06 loading, lol. Yeah. But yeah. I don't even know what I should do. Do you have any socials? I have Twitter. I don't use it all that much. I don't post on there all that much. I have a Twitch that I don't think I'll start using, but I might at some point. I think that's it. I do have a Patreon that I don't expect anyone to ever do, and that's fine. I just did it. I just used it. I just kind of started it just to see what would happen. Nothing really, but that's fine. I'm not gonna ask people for money. I'm not gonna like beg people, go support my Patreon. And I don't blame anyone who does that. You know, if people want to make YouTube their job, that they should probably it's kind of like they're kind of important to advertise it like a lot, but you know, it's not what I particularly want to do. But no, I don't really have any socials, or I don't really do much on social media other than, I guess, YouTube, if you count it. You should do a Letterboxd account. Your perspective on movies and media in general could be interesting. Oh, is interesting. I might do that. I don't even know much about Letterboxd. I might do that though. If I might look into that, but also something I might do. I'm considering doing like just movie analysis videos and like film and storytelling, just essays on stories. I've been thinking of doing that, but I'm not sure. If I were to do that, like, I need to, because I'm moving soon, and with that move, I'm gonna have a new schedule, but the thing I might do is that because after school, I'd spend 1 to 2 hours on either writing or voice acting for other people on Wednesdays and Thursdays. I might work on Let's Plays, and Friday and Sunday I might work on essay stuff, and Saturday I might do stream stuff. I don't know, that might be what I do for that. I don't know. But I don't know what I'd start out with in terms of doing that. it'd have to be something I care enough to make an analysis on it, you know? Because I want to do the Indiana Jones movies, I just need to figure out a way to structure it. Anyway, thanks for saying my perspective is interesting, I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm just kind of chilling in Minecraft, not doing much. I'm pacing in Minecraft. Just what I do, IRL. Don't try to do too much at the start, though. Build up to add more things to do the schedule over time, to not burn out quickly. Yeah, thing is, I've been doing YouTube for about 6 years now. So, I have experienced burnout before, and while it does suck, I know how to deal with it. I know how to avoid it. So I think I'd be good. I think it'd be overall fine. Could you build something like a Pixel Mario? That could maybe. Actually, let's see. I'll go to my chest. What I could do, Oh, what I could do, actually. I could decorate my, my place. Actually, I can't. I didn't know you couldn't do that. We need a more wool and ink, though. Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna go exploring. That's what I might do, or I don't know. I get really anxious when I explore in Minecraft, especially on survival. Only on survival, really. I keep trying to like jump like I'm in go fly like I'm in creative mode. Anyway, I'm just gonna continue pacing and try to think of stuff to talk about. Well, let's go back to that analysis thing. I might want to do one on a doggy. A doggy. Hello, doggy. Wanna be my friend? Nah, I'll let you decide. Okay. That's like a cool... I've never seen that type of thing, a dog in Minecraft. Is that an update thing? Put it on a boat. I might do that. You want to go on the boat? Would you like to go in the boat? It's in the boat. It's a boat, doggy. Well, actually, I need to see... Well, I don't know if my... Look at my skin. Actually, you can't really. Hold on. Look at my skin. It's cool, right? Doggy boat. Yeah. Anyway. Like what I could do. Oh, actually, I just thought of something. Alright, so, confession time. I'm a brony. What I could do, I could make, an analysis series of why, My Little Pony Season 9 sucks so much. I could do that. But then I'd have to watch all of it and, like, go frame by frame and discuss why it sucks. I don't know if I'm going to put myself through that. Actually, someone else I could do. Something interesting that I might do at some point. I could also do, because something else about me. I love, the Aladdin, the original Aladdin from 1992. I could, make, because I've only seen, Aladdin 2019 once, a long time ago. It'd be interesting to revisit it and do a video on it. What do you think about that? How did he get out of the boat? Oh, he probably despawned. Actually, let me try to board the boat. Okay. You can make a video comparing them. That actually sounds pretty good. Like Aladdin 1992 versus 2019. Or actually, I could call like Aladdin 2019 remake or demake. It's probably a demake. Let's be real. Definitely a demake. Like, or maybe why Aladdin 2019 failed, or why Aladdin 19 doesn't work, or something like that. Honestly, sounds like a good video watch. Yeah, I might do it. I don't know. I might actually start work on that after I finish streaming today. Well, actually, after the stream, I'm probably going to take a break, just to watch some YouTube videos, relax, spend time with my cats, have fun. But then after that, I might start work on that. You know, actually, I think I'm going to do that. Or maybe, I don't know. But also, here's another question. Do you think it'd be better as, like, a series? Like, discussing, like, certain, like, go through, like... Glad I, Droltic, was able to inspire an upcoming banger video. Oh, thank you. Yeah, you know, just for you, it's gonna happen. I promise it'll come out eventually. As long as, like, something, like, catastrophic doesn't happen. Anyway. So what do you think would be better as a structure? Like, I go through, I'm trying to think of, like, how to structure that best. Like, do I just go through Aladdin, 2019? I think what I might do, I think I might just, like, start the video with, like, my thoughts going into the project. Like, my thoughts on both movies. With, like, before I properly, like, dive into it, I write down my thoughts before I get into it, and as I watch the films, like, side by side, I'll, like, get a perspective on that. Like, what I might do is I'll go through Aladdin 2019, and as I go through it, I'll bring up points of how the original Aladdin did it better. Because, for example, the opening of the remake of Aladdin is, like, terrible in comparison to how amazing the opening of the original is. And I could say, like, oh, this is crap. Let me tell you how the original did it so much better. I could do that. Sounds good. I'll get on that, later today. Sounds very good to me. Thanks. Yeah. Also, stock footage, I might just grab, get footage from the Aladdin games on the SNES and Genesis. Probably mostly the Genesis, but, like, or maybe some of, like, the portable Aladdin games, because I know there are a couple. Because that could work, and also be an opportunity for me to play some games before the video, you know. My nose was tickling. I thought I had a sneeze. I did not. Lol, yes. Yes. Yeah. Sorry if my gameplay here is boring. I'm just talking. I'm just chilling. Obviously. You know. Yeah, I think this is gonna be... I think that could be a really good video. At least, like, a good way to start. Also, something else I would want to point out. Oh, it's cool, awesome. Anyway, something else I'd want to point out and comparing the remake, or the demake, I guess, to the original is just the acting of the original and how much better it is. Or the acting of the original is, like, very, very good. Not even just from Robin Williams, but, like, Aladdin's... I don't know any of the other voice actor names besides Gilbert Gottfried, but, like, the acting of each character in the original was phenomenal. But in the remake, like, Will Smith is, like... He's trying. Will Smith is trying. I wouldn't say he's succeeding, but, you know, he's trying. And everyone else is, like, very not good in that movie. And I don't know if that's the actor's fault, considering the direction of most of those movies, or most of the live-action remakes, is like, hey, all the acting you're doing, stop that right now, and just act like you don't care. That seems like the direction that most Disney live-action remakes give to the actors. At least on a surface level. I'm gonna be for real, Will Smith as the genie was the most weird cast they could have had ever done. Yeah, it was weird, and I don't think it worked. But, like, Will Smith, like, I could tell he was, like, trying to emote. Because the thing is with Will Smith, he's a good actor. I think Will Smith is a talented actor. The thing is, I don't think he can sing he's a talented actor, and I can tell he was trying... I feel like the thing that they were trying to say is, like, hey, try to be Robin Williams, but not too much like Robin Williams, so we don't, like, so people don't say we're copying Robin Williams. And I feel like Will Smith... from what I remember, Will Smith was at his best when he was in that movie, when he was trying to be Will Smith instead of Robin Williams. Because the thing is, Robin Williams can sing, right? Let's go to his singing real quick. He's a good singer, but he can't sing like Robin Williams did in Friend Like Me or Prince Ali, you know? He can't sing like that, but he can still sing. And he can act, but he doesn't... I don't think he can act like Robin Williams. So like, they should have gone for, like, a different direction for their version of Genie, but they just didn't. Or they might have, but, like, it felt like just mostly copy Robin Williams, but don't do it all the time, you know? It was weird. But all the other actors felt insanely, like, just... bland. I guess their acting was bland. Not even just bland. It was just like non-existent. They were just talking. I don't know who said this about The Lion King 2019, but I remember watching a review a long time ago of someone saying the acting in the Lion King 2019 just feels like the actors are reading a bunch of articles on a newspaper that they couldn't give two little craps about, which I thought was a very good way to put it, because it just feels like they're reading, but what they're reading doesn't matter to them, which is probably what they were doing with the script, unironically. Yeah. Also, Jafar in the remake was just not intimidating at all whatsoever. He felt like a guy cosplaying as Jafar. The Disney live-action remakes have all been inferior to their animated movies. They just keep doing them for the sake of easy money. Nostalgia, too. Yeah, it's like, they'd probably get about the same amount of money, if not more, maybe a little less, if they just re-released the other movies, the original movies, in theaters nationally. Like, right? It's not just me thinking that, right? Because they'd probably do well. Maybe better, maybe a little worse, I don't know. But, like, they'd still do well, so, like, why not do that instead of spending the money to make a different movie that's just the same movie, but worse in literally every aspect? Yeah. One thing I will give, I bet they would do well, yeah. Because, like, Shrek 2 did really well returning to the box office, and I know that's not Disney, but at least shows that re-releases of movies that people love can do good at the box office. And I mean, let's actually talk about things that I remember actually being decent in the Aladdin remake. I from what I remember, because I haven't seen it in a long time, I remember the carpet, the magic carpet. Oh, the boat doggy. Is that the same doggy, or is that a different doggy? Sorry, doggy. Yeah. It's the same. Dog boat, yeah. Let's, let me... There we go. Just for good measure. What is going on? I don't even know. Anyway. Do you have any bones? I do not, because I'm on peaceful, so I haven't fought any skeletons. You know, I'll let it free. I'll let it free. Be free. Goodbye. Bo doggy. Anyway. Oh. Not what I meant to do. Wait, did I leash the boat? I think I leashed the boat. Okay. Okay. Anyway, what I was saying about, like, the good aspects of the Aladdin remake, I remember the carpet, the magic carpet, being pretty well at it. Like, it was, the animation of the carpet was pretty faithful to the original. I also remember Abu, while looking very creepy, looked more expressive than, like, the Disney, not the Disney, like well, yes, Disney, but, like, also the live action, quote-unquote, Lion King. Also, One Jump Ahead in the remake, definitely not sounding as good. The choreography in the scene itself was not that bad. Wasn't the worst thing in the world. So there are a couple good things in that movie. Not a lot, but like, I feel like I'll find like at least like 9 good things in that. Coming back to the Disney remakes, what are your thoughts on them making a prequel to the live-action remake of The Lion King? I think it looks awful and could very well end up being the worst movie ever made. Like, I'm not even joking. The premise sounds awful. It looks even more atrocious than the live-action, massive, goddamn air quotes, Lion King remake. And it's just, it's so just stupid. It's so stupid, honestly. And I'm not gonna watch it. And actually, someone made a really good meme, because I know the Lion King remake and Sonic 3 are releasing the same day, because studios are trying to recreate the Barbenheimer thing. And I saw this really good meme of that scene in Puss in Boots: The Last Wish where Death is like arriving for the final climax and Puss like looks scared. So Puss in Boots is the Lion King prequel Mufasa thing, and then Sonic the Hedgehog 3 is Death. And I thought that was such a good meme, because that's so true. I never thought Disney would be afraid of Sonic the Hedgehog. Legit, never thought that'd be a thing. Because, like, Sega and Disney. Sega and Disney had a pretty good relationship back in the day. To the point where they're going to make a Sonic Disney crossover. I think. That was a thing at one point. So, yeah, that's, yeah. OMG, you guys, the Sonic Lion King Day. Or would it be the Sonic King? Or the Lion Sonic? The Hedgehog King. There you go, the Hedgehog King. Which actually, that's kind of funny, because in the comics there was King Sonic, so. Make a prequel to the Sonic movies where, like, Sonic is, like, the king of everything. And, like, I don't know. I don't even know. Like, in between the flashback at the beginning of the first Sonic movie and, like, flashing forward to the present day, Sonic became the king and then died and then got back alive. This, by the way, this is me coming up with things as I go. This is not an actual theory. This is not a game theory, not a film theory. Definitely not a food or style theory. Yeah. Oh, I got the reference, yeah. Anyway. Yeah, also, something I hate about the Aladdin remake, I don't want to spoil all my thoughts for... Because I know once I rewatch it, I'll have a lot more to say. But something I do remember hating is that they try to make Jasmine more of, like a girl boss, but, like, she was already a badass in the original. Like, she was a fast learner. She was able to... Because do you remember, like, there was a scene in the original where Aladdin was trying to get her out of like, a problem, and he was, like, making up a story as he went, and Jasmine caught on to that he was doing that very quickly, and was, like... And she was able to, like, join the... Not join, but, like... I don't know what you call it, like... Continue the bit, or not the bit, but, like, the act. Like, so... She was quick on her feet. She was a fast learner. Yeah, they just tried pushing the message of girl boss in our faces, even though it wasn't needed. Also, something else I hate, because in the original, when Aladdin said, "Hey, we're gonna jump," and he says, "Let me teach you," and then Jasmine does it flawlessly and says, "I'm a fast learner." That's a cool moment. However, in the remake, it was like a 2-minute long sequence where, like, Aladdin goes, "We're gonna jump," and then Jasmine's like, "We're gonna jump? What?" Instead of being just able to do it flawlessly. Like, you literally, what are you doing? You're sending the wrong message here. But, like, oh, we gave her a song, so that automatically makes her better. Like, no, that's not, no. And I feel like in their minds, oh, we're making her more relatable. But, like, I mean, being, like, I feel like, I mean, fair, I feel like the natural response is, hey, we're gonna jump, like, to escape these people, would make you freaked out a bit. But, like, also, if you're trying to make her a girl boss, then why not just keep the scene from the original? Right? Like, is it that hard to just keep that scene? Like, you could literally just copy and paste the same dialogue and it'd work pretty good, honestly. Also, I also, one other thing. I hate the fact that, like, Aladdin's, like, because the thing is about Aladdin's character in the original, he was an intelligent and very kind-hearted character, like, the way we're introduced to Aladdin in the original is that he's able to get out of jams quickly, he's able to, think on his feet, and also he has a good heart by sharing the bread with those kids. In the remake, how we're introduced to him, at least as far as I remember, he lies, and then gives the bread to the kids. So it's like, I don't even remember the context. All I remember is, like, he just consistently lied about, like, his, like, motives in the opening of the remake, instead of just being, you know, a likable character. And then he gave the bread to the kids. Like, we have no, like, that doesn't hit as hard, you know? Oh no, Bo Doggy, what you doing, Bo Doggy? Hey, Bo Doggy. Yo, Bo Doggy. I'm just gonna walk away now. Okay. Dog boat ate the sheep. Yeah. So yeah, it's like the remake just, like, it did a couple things good, but just, like, a couple things, you know? It's like, most of the things it did good, like, can also be applied to the original, you know? And also, I'd like to point out, I am not against giving Jasmine, like a song or whatever, giving her more screen time. I'm not against that. Or just, like, making her more of, like, because here's the thing, Jasmine was already amazing in the original, but if you wanted to, like, make her even, if you tried to make her a more in-depth, like, if you wanted to make her more, like, complex, or, like, a character with more depth, I don't think you need to do that, because the original gave her tons and tons of depth, but if you want to do it, that's fine. Thing is, like, you did it poorly. But anyway, I'm gonna end the stream here because my iPad's almost out of battery, and also I would like to relax. Anyway, this was an amazing stream. Thanks for showing up, Droltic. Thank you for showing up. Fun Adventures, thank you for showing up. I know you're not here right now, but when you watch the VOD, thank you. And I had a lot of fun, so thank you guys. I'm gonna wait for... Alright, thanks for everything. I'm a sub. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. See ya.